Yeah, you already know what it is. Lethal Talent 24, dive bombing at you with some Eagles content. Yo, Victory Monday. And it smells so good, so good. Love winning, love winning. Winning's great. Winning is great. So we gotta continue this because I love this feeling. I don't like that losers. I don't like that loser stuff. Loser stuff can go, but this I like this feeling. So we just need to keep it rolling. But anyway, what I came to bring you guys, what I'm dive bombing at you with, is some great news actually. So the Eagles have made a trade. The Eagles traded for Genard Avery, and he is a 2018 draft pick out of Memphis for the Cleveland Browns. So we traded we traded a draft pick of 2021, and it's an undisclosed draft pick to the Cleveland Browns. In exchange, we get Genard Avery. So, I mean, what can we expect from this guy? He's coming from a 3-4 defensive scheme. Steve Wilkes is their defensive coordinator out there in Cleveland. So, I mean, what can he do for us? I mean, apparently he's going to be a defensive end. The Cleveland Browns fans, from what I hear on 97.5 The Fanatic, I was listening to the Mike Missinelli show, and he was talking about how pissed they were. So, I mean, usually when fans are pissed, that means you got something good. So this is an under-the-radar pick by Howie Roseman. And I'm critical of Howie, and I also give Howie props. So props to him on getting this guy. I watched a highlight reel of him. Just haven't really been able to dive into a lot of tape with him, but from what I've seen, I mean he's instinctive. He can cover well. He's around the ball a lot, and he is and he can rush to the quarterback. He can bull rush. He can bend around the offensive tackles. So, I mean, I think this is a guy that can make an impact on this defensive line. Now, we all know that, where you win in football games is in the trenches. We proved that against the Buffalo Bills with running the ball and getting to the quarterback on the defensive side. So, in this case, whatever we can do to solidify the defensive line, I mean, the sky's the limit when it comes to that. So, and that'll help us win in the long run. Because in order for these cornerbacks to be successful as well, we gotta make the quarterback. We gotta pressure the quarterback. We gotta sack the quarterback. So, and this guy can help us do it. And we have him for a long period of time. So, I mean, it's a great move. I like this move. I'm not saying he's the best ever and he's going to be a stud. I don't know that, but hopefully he can come in here and make an impact. I mean, we can't get any worse. We're getting better, and we're going to get we're going to get players in here. We got players coming back off of injury, so I mean, it's looking up for us. We're getting healthy. I would like to have been healthy all year, but if we're going to get healthy at any time, this is now the time to get healthy. So it looks like it's heading that direction. What other moves are Howie going to make? I'm looking for a receiver that can help this team. Nelson Aguilar is great in the slot, but I mean, there's only so much he can do. He's very limited. But I think once we get Deshaun Jackson back, and I'll touch more on him, pause. But I will go over more details about him and his possible return. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking for us to get a wide receiver in here, possibly Robbie Anderson, maybe somebody sign Josh Gordon off of waivers. Hopefully we can get him. If not, then Antonio Brown is still a name out there. I mean, I know he crazy, but I mean, whatever we can do to get somebody in here. But we have to get younger too, so that's another thing. That's also against, at least Gordon is a little younger than Brown, but Robbie Anderson, I mean, if we're gonna make a trade, as long as we don't have to give up too much for him, that would help this team significantly, and that will make us a force to be reckoned with. We can use these guys and possibly go on a run. Because I still think even as we are now, we can beat the Bears. Carson Wentz is definitely a better quarterback than Mitchell Trubisky, and I mean, the Bears just have their defense. So, I mean, it's just at this point, if we keep dominating the trenches and running the ball with Howard, especially Howard and Sanders, um, keep it simple. Don't be too. I mean, you can be creative, but don't be stylistic. You know, you know. Sometimes you just got to do the ugly stuff to win football games. So, but yeah, as far as like any trades go, I know we're in the, I already touched on the wide receivers. Now we got to touch on, quarterback situation. Our name is in the running for Darius Slay. So Darius Slay could possibly be an Eagle, and we'll see. I mean, he's almost 30 years old. I'm a little iffy on it. I know he's a good player, but I mean, we need to get younger, as I said, and I just wouldn't give up too much for him. Maybe a third or fourth round, but I just not a first round or anything like that. He's almost 30 years old, and I just we got to look at the long term here in the future. So, but yeah, Deshaun Jackson is they are saying that he may practice this Wednesday, so that's good news. And if he can come back, if he can play in this game against the Bears, that's definitely looking up. And even if he's at 70%, that's better than what we're getting out of Mac Hollins anyway. So I mean, mount up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get him in the practice and see what we can do, because I mean, we're only going to take off from here. We're going to be flying, and we're going to be flying high. And I can't wait for that to happen, because I mean, I know this team, and I know they can do great things. So anyway, that's really all I wanted to go over. I don't think there's any other moves out there that we could possibly make. I mean, I know Kalichi Osemele was released by the Jets, but that was due to injury, and I was thinking maybe we could get him in here once he, heals up or whatnot. But he's like 30 years old. But I mean, as far as a depth person, um, I think he could be an addition on this team that could help out. But that's ultimately what Howie and the guys up front in that office want to do. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, the Jets did him wrong. So I mean, Jets do everyone wrong at this point, man. The Jets are about to be on fire sale again, man. And the Dolphins, who knows? I mean, I've been hearing talks about Devontae Parker too. So maybe the Eagles go after him, but. I mean, I don't know what else. I'm just waiting in the wings to see what else could happen here, man. So, I mean, it's great. It's great. It's good to see that Howie made a move. You know what I mean? So, and then actually one last thing before I go, touching on the offense and Doug's, and, keeping it simple, running the ball. I think this is mainly the identity we're going to. We don't have everything in our arsenal as of yet, because Deshaun Jackson's out, and we shouldn't have to count on one person in order to move this offense. But if the run game tells you anything, we get that locked up, like we have, and we keep relying on that. That's going to open up play action, screens. They're going to be a lot more wide open, jet motions and jet sweeps. With Nelson Aguilar. I think that's where he shines the most, and an occasional bomb to him. I mean, I don't understand Nelson Aguilar, because, 2017, even 2018, he was catching bombs. And if y'all remember that Texans game with Nick Foles, and if you remember the Dallas Cowboys game, the second one last year, where Wentz threw a bomb to Nelson Aguilar, he catches it and ends up out of bounds, but main thing is that it was a deep bomb. He caught it. He tracked it well. And now all of a sudden it's like he can't track it well. I mean, it's just, I think he's just playing out of his element at this point, and we got to get him back. And then the defense, just seeing the cornerbacks, Darby did well, Mills did well, and Mills gave a speech, and he's getting these boys ready to go out there and play. I know Sidney Jones got beat pretty bad on one play, but I mean, for the most part, he played very well. And I think he's comfortable. He says he's an outside corner, but I think he's more comfortable in the slot. I really do. So, there wasn't a lot of times where Sidney was getting beat. But I'm going to watch the film again just to make sure I'm correct on that. But, yeah, guys, I mean, it's Victory Monday. It's Victory Monday. I'm happy. I'm happy. I know you are. So you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think about the move, or just in general what you think about what's going on with the Eagles, what possible moves we can make, and the status of our team. So you know what? Like I said, it's a great day. All right, EAGLES Eagles, and that's what's up. Let's go, baby. Birds up. Y'all take it easy. Peace.